Hello everyone, I am Anuja Shrivastava and today I am just going to teach you the fourth part of this chapter Air and Atmosphere in class 7th chemistry. So in the previous video I were already discussed with all of you about the oxygen and how the oxygen is prepared in the laboratory as well as the physical properties of the oxygen, and in this video I am just going to teach you about the chemical properties of oxygen and whatever the uses of oxygen. So let us see the chemical properties of oxygen. So as you all know, it helps in burning. That's why it is a very reactive, it is highly reactive. It is highly reactive. Okay, now it reacts with both metals and non-metals. Reacts with both metals and non-metals. Okay, now when it is going to react with both metals and non-metals, so it is going to form oxides. Okay, it is going to form oxide. That's why this process is known as the oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction, where that means when oxygen is react with metals and non-metal, it is just going to form the oxides, and that's why it is known as the oxidation reaction. Okay, so let us see that how it is going to react with the metals and the non-metals. So let us see some reactions for that. So first, that the reaction with the metals. A reaction with metals. So because you were already studied about the elements, compound and the mixture, so you must know about what are the metals, just like the sodium, potassium, calcium and magnesium. Sodium, potassium, calcium and magnesium. Number of metals are there, but I had written over some metals name. Okay, so it is going to react with the sodium. I am only going to write the word equation because it is only in your syllabus right now. The sodium, it is going to react with which? Oxygen. So when it is going to react with the oxygen, it is just going to form the oxide of sodium, that means the sodium oxide. Okay, now if it is going to react with the potassium plus oxygen, so again it is going to form the potassium oxide. Let us write other equation, that means the calcium, if it is going to react with the calcium and oxygen, so it is just going to form the calcium oxide. And if it is going to react with the magnesium, that oxygen reacts with the magnesium and forms the magnesium oxide. That means, as I told you, these are the oxidation reaction. When they react with the metals and the non-metal, it is just going to form the oxides of that particular metals and the non-metals. Okay, now let us see the reaction of oxygen with the non-metals. The reaction of oxygen with non-metals. So let us see the reaction of carbon, which is a non-metal, carbon, it is just going to react with the oxygen and it is going to form a very well known compound, that is the carbon dioxide. Okay, now let us see if it is going to react with the sulfur with oxygen. Then what it is going to do, it is just going to form the sulfur dioxide. That means the oxide of the particular metals and the non-metals. Okay, now let's move toward the other topic. That means, as I told you about the oxidation, so oxidation, it is of two types. First is the rapid oxidation and second is the slow oxidation. So first is the rapid oxidation. This is also known as combustion. Rapid oxidation, it is also known as the combustion. So what happened over here, it reacts, that means क्या होता है, the type of oxidation in which oxygen reacts with the fuel, kerosene, wood and completely burn, and it is going to liberate the heat, light, water vapor. But this process is very fast. That is why it is known as the rapid oxidation. So let us see the equation for that. So fuel, it is just going to combine with whom? To the oxygen. So oxygen helps in the burning, that's why it is known as the combustion also. So अब क्या हो रहा है, जैसे ही फ्यूल ऑक्सीजन के साथ कंबाइन करेगा, इट इज जस्ट गोइंग टू रिलीज द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, then also it is going to form the water vapor. It is also going to release the heat and the light. And this process takes place very quickly, very fastly. That's why this is known as the rapid oxidation. Okay. Now let us see the another type of oxidation, which is known as the slow oxidation. What is that? That is the slow oxidation. So about slow oxidation, you are also studied in the chapter physical and chemical changes, and the name of this is the rusting. So what is rusting? As you all know, when iron comes in contact with the air and the moisture for the long time, so some brown and reddish color substance are going to cover that iron metal, and that is known as the rusting. और वो ऐसा क्यों होता है? Because that metal, that rusting is the hydrated ferric oxide. That means कि अगर आयरन को बहुत समय के लिए मॉइस्चर और एयर के कांटेक्ट में रख देते हैं तो उसके रिएक्शन हो जाती है आयरन की ऑक्सीजन के साथ, और इट इज़ जस्ट गोइंग टू फॉर्म द Fe2O3.NH2, दैट मीन्स द हाइड्रेटेड फेरिक ऑक्साइड. और ये हाइड्रेटेड फेरिक ऑक्साइड क्या करता है? उस आयरन के ऊपर एक ब्राउन और रेड कलर की एक लेयर बना देता है, डॉट सी, और दैट इज द रस्ट, और दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज द रस्टिंग. एंड बिकॉज दिस प्रोसेस इज द टेकिंग द लॉन्ग टाइम, ये बहुत ज़्यादा समय के लिए, जब ओवर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम बहुत ज़्यादा समय के लिए छोड़ा जाता है, एट दैट टाइम द रस्ट इज फॉर्म. दैट्स वाई दिस इज नोन एज द स्लो ऑक्सीडेशन. नाउ let us see that what is the uses of the oxygen. Uses of oxygen. So some basic uses you all are knowing, that means it is useful for respiration, it is useful for combustion, but some other uses are there, that oxygen इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ऑक्सीजन हाइड्रोजन टॉर्च। इसका यूटिलाइजेशन होता है ऑक्सीजन हाइड्रोजन टॉर्च में फॉर द वेल्डिंग। इट इज यूज्ड इन ऑक्सी हाइड्रोजन टॉर्च फॉर वेल्डिंग। वेल्डिंग के बारे में आप सब जानते हैं। ओके, इट इज ऑल्सो यूज्ड इन मैन्युफैक्चर ऑफ आयरन एंड स्टील। मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑफ iron and steel. It is also utilized in the blast furnace. In blast furnace, और क्यों यूज होता है ये ब्लास्ट फर्नेस में? टू जस्ट एक्सट्रैक्ट द आयरन फ्रॉम इट्स ओर। दैट मीन इट इन ब्लास्ट फर्नेस टू extract iron from its ore. Okay, that means these are some uses of the oxygen. It is utilized in the respiration, it is utilized for the combustion, it is also utilized for the torch, different type of torch which is utilized for the welding. It is also used for the manufacturing of the iron and the steel, and in the blast furnace to extract the iron from its ore. So this is all about the today's video. Rest of the topic I will discuss in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Thank you.